Welcome back. I'm going to take a look at Litecoin because of its happening. So I'll take a look and see what the charts are saying for Litecoin. Let's just jump into my screen share, look at my disclaimer, and take a quick look at Bitcoin because Bitcoin is pumping very hard. So, so as always, please read my disclaimer if you have not. The same in French and German. And if you have any question, look on my website. Now, as you can see, Bitcoin is pumping extremely hard. We broke 10K and we are just on a rocket ship. So it seems that the bull market is without an end, and we are in it for now. I'll take a look at how long. For nearly 119 days. So I don't know how many how much is that? Couple of months. That's 6 months. So for 6 months we are in it, and we are still pumping without an end in sight. So if we keep pumping like this, in 3 weeks we are in all-time highs. 1, 2, 3. In 3 weeks we are we will reach all-time highs if we keep pumping like this, and without one single correction. To me, it is insane. Okay, so now we are going to jump into Litecoin because I want to simply take a look at the charts, but I think it's then there's no real merits to it, because Litecoin will do fine as long as Bitcoin is pumping for now. For the short term. Long term, it's supposed to go to zero. It's totally useless. But for now, it should pump as long as Bitcoin is pumping. But when Bitcoin will be dumping, Litecoin will even dump harder. So that's the problem with Litecoin. And as you can see, halving is in 44 days. So in order for Litecoin to keep rising, for the next 44 days, Bitcoin has to stay at current level or keep on rising. And I'm not sure that Bitcoin can rise during 44 days until the halving. And that's the only chance Litecoin has to rise into its halving. If Bitcoin stops pumping before its halving, or can't keep a current level, stops dumping, stops going into a bear trend, even if it's a short-term bear trend, Litecoin will go down. So Litecoin is positively correlated to Bitcoin, and that's why it is not interesting. And the charts are similar. But anyway, let's still take a look. So Litecoin is pumping too, but not as much as Bitcoin. I'll go over, as always, the TD sequential and then the other charts. So on TD sequential, we are on a 5 up with confirmation. On the 1 hour, we are on a 3 up with confirmation. On the 2 hour, we are on the 3 up with confirmation. On the 3 hour, we are on a 1 up with confirmation. So short term, everything is up 4 out of 4. Let's look at intermediate term. 4 hour, we're on a 2 up with confirmation. 2 up with confirmation. 5 hour, we are on a 6 up with confirmation. 6 hour. We are on a 5 up with confirmation. Eight hour. We are on a 4 up with confirmation. And 10 hour. We are on a 4 up with confirmation. 12 hour. So I'm waiting for my chart to load. Unfortunately, it's not working as fast as I would like it to. Still waiting for my indicators. Here we go. We are on a setup with confirmation. 7 up with confirmation. And 15 hour. That's very frustrating. It's very frustrating when you pay that much money to have a great internet and still sucks. It's extremely frustrating. Extremely frustrating. I mean, I want to be born in 5,000 years. I guess that in 5,000 years, we can make an internet that works fine. And when I press a button, I get a straight answer without any delays. How come that 2019 is so sucky that you cannot even have an internet that works fine? To me, it is mind-boggling. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, before they didn't even have internet, but what the beep is that, man? Come on. I mean, I pay a fortune for to look at charts, and the charts they don't even show up fast. Yeah, to me, I'll stop here. But to me, it is not. It is mind-boggling. 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 It seems as if internet was invented yesterday. Yeah, I mean, come on. There should be something better than that. I mean, we can look at my internet speed. It is fast. So how come that I can't have that I have to wait that much time? That I have to wait that much time before a chart loads. Let's look. I mean, that's fiber optics. Okay. So if that is not fast, you must tell me what is fast. I really pay a fortune where I am to get that. Okay, we only have 20. It goes. Normally, I get 60, 80. I mean, that's not sucky. I mean, that's fast internet. How come it takes so much time? 70. Okay, 70 megabytes per second. Come on, that's not nothing. And my internet is it's currently working. It's doing stuff. And nearly 100, yeah, over 100 upload, 70 download. I mean, that's not bad internet. How come that it takes so long to load a beep chart? I mean, to me, I can't understand it. I simply can't. Okay. So now 15 hour, we are on a 6 up with confirmation. So intermediate term, everything is pointing up. Let's go to the 1 day chart. We are on a 2 up. Is there confirmation? Have to zoom in. No, there's no confirmation for now. So we are on a 2 up without confirmation. 2 up without confirmation. The 1 day chart. 2-day chart. We are on a 9, up with confirmation. So there could be 1 to 4 candle correction, but with Bitcoin pumping, I'll doubt it. Anyways, it's a 9. 3-day chart, you're on 9-2. 9 up with confirmation. 4-day chart. We're on the 3 up with confirmation. 3 up with confirmation. 5-day chart. We are on a 4 up with confirmation. 6-day chart. We are on an 8 up with confirmation. 1-week chart. We are on a 7 up with confirmation. Two-week chart. We are on a 2 up with confirmation. Three-week chart. We are on a 7 up with confirmation. 1 month chart. We are on a 4 up with confirmation. 2 month chart. We are on a 2 up without confirmation. Yes, with confirmation. I'm sorry. 2 month chart. 2 up with confirmation. 3 month chart. 1 up without confirmation. And 4 month chart. 3 down without confirmation. Okay, that's for Litecoin. So let's look at the other charts. So I'm just going to take a look at. So Litecoin is saying up on every time frame, and on short term, intermediate term, and long term, it's telling up. And we are at 140, 16. So the T sequential says that we are going higher. Now, if you look at the EMAs, 2 hours pointing up, and so will be the rest. So no point looking at that. If you look at the SMA, we are positive, and on Litecoin we had the golden cross. So let's see. I think there's something wrong with my colors, because yeah, I mixed my colors up. So let's make that green, and let's make that green and green. Sorry, but something was wrong. And green, and let's make that red and red and red. And now I need one more red. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's right. So now the colors are in the right order. We had the golden cross on Litecoin. So on Bitcoin, we're still missing the golden cross, but on Litecoin, we already have the golden cross. So it is in a foolish, bullish posture. We are going up. But here too, we had no correction. Yes, there was one, but not as strong as I wanted it. So you went up 400%. That's not nothing. In 119 days, 400%. And you had only one slight correction here on the 9. That's all. And now you are in a fully bullish posture. If we keep rising like this, in 1 week we could be on all-time highs. I mean, it could be very fast before we are on all-time highs. It could be in no time. Okay, I don't expect this week to be as big as that week, but it could. But it did not take long to go from into all-time highs. And we are expecting a halving, so I don't know. What can I say? It is totally bullish. That's all I can say. But it will dump with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin comes, Litecoin will dump. That's the issue. It's totally positively correlated. And Bitcoin had no correction over a long time, so a correction should be coming. When the correction on Bitcoin comes, it comes on Litecoin. Next, we look at COPEC. So here, I think there's something different than on Bitcoin. We are positive, positive, and positive. Last one is ADX. But here we are positive on everyone. On Bitcoin, we are only positive 1 out of 3. So this is a bullish chart according to TA. Here we have Bollinger Band, and we are positive. So I don't think we have to look at a smaller time frame, but let's take a look at the 2-hour just to see. And we are positive. Not as extreme as on Bitcoin, but we are positive. I mean, 4,000% is extreme. Is extreme. Next. Here we have one more Bollinger Band, and in order to be in a bull market, we have to stay above that moving average. For now, it's the case. So that's positive. Let's look at MACD on Litecoin. So MACD on Litecoin, let's go to the small time frames. We are positive on the 2-hour. We are positive on the 4-hour. We are positive on the 6-hour. We are negative on the 1 day. The 1 week, we are positive. In the 1 month, well, it has not enough history to give me the 1 month. So let's go to the next page. Here we have Kaufman, we are positive. I want to take a look at the 2-hour, and it's positive. We are positive on stochastic 2. So I guess if 2 hours is positive, yeah, the other time frames will be positive too. But let's take a look. I'm looking at the first indicator, which is Kaufman. So 4 hours is positive, 6 hours is positive, 1 day is positive, and 1 week is positive. And let's finish with 1 month. It's positive too, but it doesn't mean anything since we don't have enough history. If you look at stochastic, on the 2 hour we are positive, on the 4 hour we are positive, on the 6 hour we are flat, on the 1 day we are positive, on the 1 week hard to say, I have to look it up. I would give that a flat, and it's the 1 week we are flat, and the 1 month we are positive. Next, we take a look at candlesticks. So let's start with the 1 day. We are negative actually, but that does not mean much. 1 week we are positive, and 1 month. The last one was negative, but we still went up, so I can put negative, but it doesn't mean much. Here we have RSI band, and 6 hours will be positive, I guess. Yes, it is. And the 1 day is positive too. 1 week is positive. Everything is positive. Madrid, so I guess I'm missing a chart, or did I put it somewhere else? Or does it not show on Bitcoin, on Litecoin? Well, maybe it does not. Let's see if we can pull it up. So I'm interested in this one, Madrid moving average reborn. And normally it should show. Yes, there it goes. Okay, so we are positive on the 1 week. So everything is positive according to the 1 week. And if I take a look at the 6 hour, I guess everything is positive too. Here we go. 2019. Internet works great. Just have to wait half an hour before the chart loads. And I have fiber optics. I mean, there's nothing faster where I live. So everything is positive. Next. Here we have 3 weeks of stop and reverse. We are positive. So it says the beginning of a bull market. On 2 weeks, we are positive too also. And we will be as long as we hold 70. Now we look at fractals. Let's start with the 6 hour. We are positive. Then let's take a look at the 12 hour. We are negative. Let's take a look at the 1 week. We are positive. And let's take a look at the 1 month. We are positive. It did give you beautifully the top. Here the bottom, the top, the bottom. Worked great. Let's look at OXO. 6 hour is positive. One week is positive. 2 weeks is positive. 3 weeks is positive. And 1 month is positive. So everything is positive. Next indicator. Here we have elastic, volume weighted moving average and envelope. We have unbalanced volume analysis and RSC and Williams percentage R. On 1 week, everything is positive. And if I take a look at the 6 hour, everything is positive too. Now next indicator, just change the color here. And here. So everything is positive, I guess. And let's take a look at the 6 hour. We are positive. Not everywhere. Here we are negative. So net force is negative, but all the rest is positive. Next indicator, we are positive. Here we are all positive. On the 1 week, let's take a look at the 6 hour. We are all positive. Let's take a look at the 12 hour. We are all positive. And the next indicator, so I'm looking at the 1 week and we are all positive. Volume was high last week. Everything is positive. Well, that's impressive. And if we take a look at the 6 hour, everything is positive. And let's take a look at the 1 day. Everything is positive, I guess. Yes. I'll just change the color of this one. Okay, so we are all positive. I didn't look at the 1 month. Let's take a look at the 1 month. We are all positive. So, I mean, if you look at that, you will be at all-time highs in no time. But in no time, I'm talking like 1 month and you are at all-time highs. Litecoin could be at all-time highs for its halving. And you know what? Bitcoin could be at his all-time highs too in 1 month. It's just insane. It's insanity. It's insanity. It's insanity. Next indicator, ultimate bar, RSI, Robo average directional index, and KK trader dynamics. So on the 1 week, everything is positive. Even the last indicator, yes. So on the 1 week, we are all positive. Let's see if we get something on the 1 month. We are all positive too on the 1 month. Let's take a look at the 6 hour. We are positive, positive. Let's see. Here it's hard to say. I'll give it a flat. So first one is positive. Second one is flat. Then we are positive and positive. And positive. Take a look at the 1 week. We already did. So everything looks positive. Next indicator. Let's see what we have there. So we are positive on the first one. There were 2 weeks of correction, which we did not get on Bitcoin, but we do have it here. Anyways, maybe I'm not looking at the right time frame. Let's look at the 1 month first. We are positive, and let's look at the 3 weeks. We are positive. So it says that the bull market has started. Let's look at strategy. So I would like to look at strategy, but I can't because it won't show strategy MACD and RSI. It won't show up here. Maybe it shows up on the 6 hour. No, it does not. So why is it not showing up? There's something wrong. What can I do? I have no idea how I can take that off. Let's make it just smaller. It's a bug. It's a bug on the thing. So let's see if I can get strategy now. So why don't I see it? Strategy, MACD. Maybe it's deeper. I'm looking for my indicator because I tried to pull it up, but it did not show up. Here it is. Let's see if we get it now. Yes, we do. So let's make it visible. Okay, on the 6 hour we are positive. On the 1 week we are positive. On the 2 week we are positive. On the 3 week we are positive. And on the 1 month if we get something. 1 month doesn't give us anything, not enough history. So that's but everything else is positive. Volume accumulation is so I would like it to move up, and I would like it to move up once more. There we go. This one I would like to disappear, but unfortunately I cannot take it away, which is great. Thank you a lot. There you have one more bug. As I told you, I regret that I did not see life in 500 years. In 500 years, those kind of stuff, at least they work. I have no idea what our engineers are doing, but it sucks. Come on. 2019, you should make stuff work. I don't want to read all the page just to get that space away. Anyways, the last indicator that I'm looking at is the commodity channel, and I'll take a look at the 6 hour, which is positive, and 1 week is positive too. So now let's look at the next indicator. Here we have my multi-indicator and Stealthy 7. So Stealthy 7 here gave you the green flash that we are still looking for on Bitcoin. We have it on Litecoin. And if not, we had both a golden cross. And now we have the greens above the red, which is the definition of a bull market. As I told you, here we only need, if the same thing happens as last time, we only need 1 week to be at new all-time highs. And we have the happening story. So I don't know what to say. It is crazy, 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 crazy. Next indicator, I think that's quite fast. And we are all positive. The last one is an ADX, and we are above 20, so we are trending. Next indicator, Dow phases and Elliott wave. Actually, I'm not sure that all my indicators are on this chart. We have the 1 week, and I only see I don't think my Dow phases are on it. Let's see if I can pull it up. So now I have one more indicator that does not work, which is just great. Technology works great nowadays. Everything just as we expect. Ay. I'll try again to pull that indicator up, but it doesn't seem to want to load. Okay, maybe I can see it on the 1 week. Let's see if I see it. Everything else is positive. Let's just take a look at the, yeah, here we go. So we get it on the 6 hour, and it's positive. And everything else is positive too. The next indicator is Ichimoku, and Ichimoku is positive. I mean, it's not positive 100%, it's positive here. It's still negative because we are in the cloud. So 1 out of 2. Then one more Ichimoku. Here we were positive, we got a red arrow, now we have a green arrow again. We have the zeros above. So it says that the bull market has started, but we are still in the cloud. So it is 2 positive and 1 negative on that one. Next, everything is positive. So it's just the same as on Bitcoin. Most of the charts look identical as on Bitcoin. Nearly everything looks identical as on Bitcoin. We are still in the cloud on that Ichimoku, and we are positive because the green one is above the red one. I think it's, I'm not sure if those are moving averages, maybe, I'm not sure. Did not study too deep Ichimoku, but I just know that it's still negative as long as you're in the cloud. When you're out of the cloud, it starts to be positive. Here we have the math indicator. It is quite useless on Litecoin because we don't have enough history, it just started. But it gives you some levels where price could rebound or stop moving up. Some resistance and support levels. And here you have support at 110 and you have resistance at 154. Next, we have Oscar. So normally I look at NVT too, but there's no NVT for Litecoin. But Oscar is positive on both 1 day and 1 week. And if we look at the next indicator, we are all positive on 1 week. Let's take a look at the 6 hour. We are positive on the 6 hour. Let's take a look at the 1 day. We are positive on the 1 day. Let's take a look at the 5 day. We are positive on the 5 day, and it just worked not bad. I mean, it gave you that uptrend. It gave you that uptrend. It told you to go down, that we were going down during the whole bear market. Now it tells you that we are going up. So it looks perfect. 5 days, let's look at the 1 week. We are positive too. And let's end with the 1 month. We are positive. Next, here we have Chandelier exit, and Chandelier exit on Litecoin is at 92. 92.26. And if we look at the safe zone, we get an exit of 103. But actually, I like to look at the 5 days. So I'll do it again because I like to look at the 5-day chart, not the 1 week chart for exit. So here the exit is 117. The stop loss is 117.04, And on chandelier, your stop loss is 103. 103.09. And last indicator is positive on the 1 week, but I want to look at the 1 6-hour chart, and we are positive too. I leave it here for Litecoin. It looks positive, and we have the halving coming up in 44 days. But as you do understand, as long as Bitcoin is pumping, Litecoin will pump. When Bitcoin stops pumping, Litecoin will stop pumping. So that's the issue. Bitcoin right now is extremely, but extremely bullish. It keeps pumping without end. If we go on like this, we at all-time highs in no time. In 1 to 3 weeks, we should be at all-time highs. So as long as Bitcoin pumps like that, Litecoin will do not bad. But when Bitcoin stops pumping like that, Litecoin will stop pumping too. That's the issue. And to me, it is beyond anything I can think of that we had now 119 days of uptrend. We went up 232% and had not one single correction. To me, it is mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. You always get corrections, so I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It is crazy. Simply crazy. Okay, I leave it on that. See you next time.